In this example, we're going to select a SQL data source. So VerbaGPT is really one of the few options available that can leverage the power of large language models on a relational database structure. So we're going to select a SQL data source. We're just going to point it to the server. We can specify a particular database, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to point it to the server. We're going to begin talking to our data. So here we're going to ask it a question. What are the top 3 selling genre in the Chinook data? So Chinook is one of the sort of this demo data set that is a data set of album sales. So it includes artists, album sales. It has a very complex structure where you have these different keys that link all the tables together. So we're asking it the question, what are the top 3 selling genre? And it's not a simple question because it's not like it's going to go to a single table and there's a column called genre and there's a column called sales and it's going to answer that. No, it's going to have to figure out the right tables and then link them to answer our question. And here we have the answer. It's able to generate a very helpful description of how it arrived at that answer. And then the code part is here. And this is editable, by the way, so I can edit it. So instead of printing the answer, I can just say, give me the data frame here and hit execute. It says, check out the data window below. And here we have our answer. Wonderful. So the top selling genre is rock, followed by Latin, and followed by metal. And I've done these demos before, but it just impresses me every time that it's able to get this far with just a simple question. It's able to write accurate queries, give us accurate answers, and is able to do that all while your data stays local. So that's the power. VerbaGPT is really unique in that regard, that it protects your data stays private. The large language model has no access to your underlying data at all. Your underlying data, not a single row is transmitted outside your walls. So that's truly amazing. It's able to answer questions powerfully within those constraints. And that's really I think the right way to harness the power of these large language models, keeping the data private. Your data is your strategic asset, so you don't share it with the cloud vendors or AI vendors or what have you. You do it locally, and you're able to harness the power of large language models like GPT-4 while keeping your data local and not falling behind these advances and utilizing them in your work. So if this sounds interesting to you, you can check out more examples on verbagpt.com. If you want to request access to VerbaGPT, you can request it there as well. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to know more about your use case. So definitely reach out to us. And thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more.